loading. Heading to Columbus, Ohio. Okay, here's what we got. It was a bitch to secure. 2 containers, 3 generators. A bunch of loose stuff on top. Anyway, let's head to Columbus. Let's roll. Okay. We're at Lindrose in Hamilton, Ohio, our main shipper, and we're in the second week of March. The weather's breaking. It's beautiful weather. This week is going to be the last week for Hotshotting for right now. This truck for 6 years been a good truck. Going to retire it. Trailer's going to be do a little work on the trailer, get it all pretty again. But going to concentrate on the towing business at home. And so I hope this week's going to be a good one. But anyway, we're waiting to get loaded here. And it's a 2-stopper. We're going to head to Nashville with the first stop, and then the final stop will be in Memphis. So let's get this trailer loaded. All right, I'm getting loaded. Bobby, the second shift loader. We're going to have a good time this week, being in the last week on the Hotshot for a while.
What's the date today? March 10th?
March 10th.
We made it. Winter's over. Everybody, we made it through the winter. We're still alive. Still alive. I'll take it inside and show that.
Here's our load so far. Hotshot America. All right, we're loaded. Got our paperwork for both stops. All right, let's head to Nashville and then to Memphis. All right, we're in Nashville, Tennessee this morning. We got here last night, parked in front of their gate. The guy comes in real early and opens the gates. We pulled in here. Nobody's really here yet, but we went ahead. Just only a partial of this load is getting dropped here. The rest is in going to Memphis. So we've got our straps off on the bundles that are going to get dropped. But they'll usually deal with their local trucks first before they deal with us hotshot guys or flatbedders. So we're going to wait till they get in and start getting scattered out and get these bundles unloaded and head to Memphis. Okay, we got the bundles unloaded that we needed to, and you can see I had the fella take these bundles and bring them back a little bit over these axles, because on the paperwork it's showing that this load going to Memphis is 11,000 pounds. So if these bundles would have been up front here, it would have ridden hard. So this kind of balances out the weight a little bit. So head to Memphis. Okay, we finally made it to Memphis. Got our straps off. We're ready to unload. We got pulled into a weigh station about 50 miles from here, and I was in there an hour. So I was lucky to make the receiving hours here. They've stopped here in about 30 minutes. And there's a flatbedder over here, and I'm going to go help him with his tarps. That's what you do to your flatbed brothers. Help them with their tarps. Well, it's Wednesday morning. We're in Memphis. We delivered that load yesterday, and we got pulled in to a weigh station for an inspection, DOT. We'd hit some potholes on 40 in between Nashville and Memphis, bad road. So anyway, we had a little snafu with our breakaway feature that engages the batteries on the, or engages the brakes on the trailer. So we had to deal with that. So now we're trying to get a load home. And this is it. This is the last load of a 6-year run. Anyway, we're at Love's here in Memphis. We're going to go ahead and get this last load and call it for the Hotshot for a while. It's been a good run. We've seen a lot of places, had good times. And anyway, let's get a load. Do I get that? You keep that other paper?
Yeah, I keep that one.
Okay, all right. Hey! You go around?
All right, all the way down. That's right.
Go all the way down. Okay, all right, thank you, sir. All right, here's what we got. Now let's strap this thing down. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate again how to use this pole, this painter's pole, to pull straps through the load. Here's our pole. I'm going to pull this strap. We do this with chains also. There's that method. It's a painter's pole. Take your roller off here, and you got your nice hook. Pull chains and straps through. Okay, I'm going to show you how I've got this strapped. You notice I've got straps on each of the trusses instead of just over the top one and pulling down on the two bottoms. That way they won't shift or anywhere en route to the delivery. Okay, here's what we got. Strapped down and tight. We torqued them down good, because this stuff is tiered. Alright, let's head to Litchfield, Kentucky. Okay, we've made it to our delivery. We're in Litchfield, Kentucky. We're going to have to overnight in front of their gate. And get unloaded in the morning. And then it's home. We're 200 miles from the house. Fueling up. Got the pump going. Auxiliary tank. It's going to be a nice night, clear night. Nice night for being the last night on the road. Well, never say never. Who knows? I mean, there's a guy on a forklift over there. It'd be nice if they could unload me tonight. I'd head home. I think I got enough hours on my clock to get home. Anyway, get unloaded in the morning. It's morning, waiting for them to open up the gate. In the meantime, having some cereal, brewing some coffee. And it looks like there's two other Hotshotters behind me this morning. Hopefully sooner or later they'll open this gate here in a little bit and get unloaded. Alright, this place has changed since the last time I was here. They put a big gravel lot in back here. The last load. Main thing about this truck is ready to be retired. It's approaching 370,000 miles, and I've put every mile on it. At 2 miles. When I bought it, Now, I don't know what the deal is here. Do I go all the way around? Well, we're going to have to check and see where we're going here. It looks like there may be an exit down there. All right, we're unloaded. Do a little pre-trip for the way home. All right, let's head to the house. Yeah, I'd just like to take a minute to let you know that this last episode is the last installment of the Hotshot out on the road, and in the future we're going to be posting episodes of the rollback in the record business. But we've had a blast in the last 6 years. We were going into our 7th year, and there were several factors that kind of brought me to this decision. The roads are getting bad out there. They don't maintain the roads like they used to. There's a lot of foreign drivers out there that can't read road signs, and it's a dangerous situation in that sense. But anyway, we're back home, and we're gonna continue to post episodes, but it's gonna be on rollback dispatch, like law enforcement and private people. But now I'm going to show a little bit of some runs we had in the first couple of years that when we were out west, and hope you enjoy it.
Through the window pane, realize the future is something to see. Now it's in your mind, time will set it free. Follow the winding road to fly. Your decision in one direction, higher than you've been before. Got it together, feeling it better, standing up on higher ground. To understand the addiction begins the path to redemption. Sometimes it's hard to find the place in the sun. Your decision in one direction, higher than you've been before. Got it together, feeling it better, standing up on higher ground. decisions. Rise up above to his religion. Remember, he died for all your sins. He did. Your decision in one direction, higher than you've been before. Got it together, feeling it better, standing up on higher ground.